Bambulab kindly sent me the A1 Combo, so I have the A1 printer, which is an awesome little machine, as well as the AMS system, which means I can print different colors on the same print. Now, they sent me this to use and test out and try out, and that's exactly what I'm gonna do today. But first, I'm gonna tell you a little bit about the printer. And it is a bed slinger style printer, which if you don't know, means that the bed goes back and forwards and the print gantry goes up and down. Whereas on the P1P and the P1S, the bed moves down and up only, and the print head moves all the way around at the top or following it down. And I've got to say, from just unboxing this and setting it up and sort of piecing things together as I've gone, this is a bit of kit to own. From build quality to the print bed to just the little things like the cable management underneath, it's genuinely impressed me. The build quality of this is, even though it's all plastic, it's heavy duty plastic, and then this feels solid. Like, this is not going anywhere. Setup wise, it only really took me about 25-ish, half an hour minutes in total, from unboxing it to, you know, putting it all as it is. The only thing that was a little bit fiddly was attaching the tubes to the AMS system, but other than that, you know, it's just got a few screws to screw in. That's about it. Look, at an entry-level price point with the ability to print multi-colors, if you've never used a 3D printer before and you're debating on, you know, trying to get into the hobby of cosplay, prop making, or, you know, you're not into that and you want to print little knickknacks or sell some things like key rings or whatever, this printer is a genuine choice you should consider. Because so far, the quality of the prints it's been sending me and the efficiency is unmatched. Now, I've used bed slingers before from other brands, and to be honest, I could do without them. However, this I'm solidly impressed with. It's super simple to use. It's got fully automatic calibration. Literally, once you've put it together, you plug it in, it comes up on the screen here with auto calibrate, and it'll run for like 15 minutes, just getting all of the noise and vibration compensation all sorted out within that first sort of 15-20 minutes of you plugging it in. It also makes it super easy to understand what it's actually doing. It shows you on screen what it's doing. You can Google it. It's got guides on how to do certain things for this printer. Honestly and genuinely though, this really does and really should open the doors for newcomers to the hobby and new users, because it's that easy and that simple to use. And you know, I am all about getting more people into the cosplay hobby, getting more people 3D printing, because I like it, because it's really fun, and I think more people need to do it. Yeah, I think this is a really good way to get 3D printing and the use of a 3D printer into your skill set if you don't have it already. So using the AMS system, I think it'd be a great idea to go through a print together. So I'll take you over to Bamboo Studio, we'll find a model and we'll print it on here. So I found this really cool file on printables, and it's the Spider-Man wall art, and I thought, you know what? I haven't really got any 3D printed wall art, so why not, for our first print, 3D print a bit Spider-Man wall art, because I think that's pretty cool. So, link to this will be in the description. You can download the project file straight into your Bamboo Studio, and essentially what you do from there is you come into color painting and you add a bunch of filaments. You just click add and it'll add a bunch for you, and you start coloring in. It's literally just a drag and drop, not even drag and drop. You can select the fill bucket and just start coloring, and away you go. When you're done, you should have something that looks a little bit like this. And what we're going to do from here is essentially slice this and hit print. 2 hours, 28 minutes. Let's test that out.
Like the thunder in the sky.
All right then, ladies and gentlemen, let's see what we've actually ended up with. Now, this looks fairly clean off the bat from the top. Hopefully, the underside is going to look as clean. Obviously, you've just seen me paint this in Bamboo Studio and send it to print. I actually made a mistake, and instead of adding all the colors as it was, you go to Device, and then you can sync up the colors that are actually on your AMS system, because there are little RFID tags within the spools of filament that will detect the actual color, and you can sync up the colors of your paint palette directly to that. So do that instead. That will help you, that will basically allow you to make whatever you're making. And if you're doing the Spider-Man one, have a red, white, blue, and black one, and you'll be able to do that. Even if your filament isn't bamboo, like the white here isn't bamboo filament, so you can go in and you can add it as a custom color, just as a generic PLA, and it will do it for you. Without further ado, let's just see what we've actually got here. So yeah, like I say, this is looking very, very clean off the bat. So all I'm going to do is turn this over. Oh, it's already actually, it's been a while. Oh, look at that. Wow. That's actually really impressive. I'm very impressed with that. That's so cool. I've never been able to do something like that. So that's really, really cool. I'm very impressed. And this here, actually, for one of the first prints off of this printer, like, that's insane. That's incredible. Wow. Honestly, I'm genuinely really impressed with this. This is going on the fridge. Now, I'm going to put it up somewhere. But like, there's no bleeding of the color. There's no real, like, because of the texture of the build plate and how it's printed, it almost looks like completely flat. It's got like a nice shine to it. There's some highlights on there because of how it's printed. Honestly, like, that's really, really cool. I'm a massive fan. The only thing that I don't like as much about it is the fact that it poops an awful lot. Like, there's a lot of poop. It's a poopy little machine. Like, all of that's poop. You know. So I'm gonna have to 3D print myself a little poop pot, as it were. To catch all the poops. But other than that, like, for one of the first prints of this machine, this is genuinely incredible. I cannot quite, like, I'm gonna print another one of these to put at my desk at work, and just because that's I only have, other than the poop, which I don't like as much, but it's to be expected if you want to do multicolor prints. Other than the poop, I don't have any bad things to say about this printer currently. I will do a future review at a later date, just to catch up and make sure that it's still doing great. Yeah, this is a great little printer, and for the price, I mean, currently it's at like $419 because it's on sale. I think it goes for the combo, that is. And I think it's like $239 or something like that for the, let me check. So because it's on sale at the minute, this is going for $419 for the combo. For just the printer, because you can get it as just the printer, it's going for $289, which is a pretty good price for what you're getting. And I mean, for the combo for $419, you're able to do stuff like this and, you know, even more complex things, because realistically, this is just a flat object. You can do 3D objects, you can do whatever you want in multiple colors and make it your own entirely. This is a really, really good printer, guys. I highly recommend this. I know it's on the expensive side, don't get me wrong, but for the level of quality you're getting, the efficiency, the speed, I highly recommend this. This is the perfect beginner build. Now, a couple of notes that I want to touch on with that. I've been having a conversation with a couple of friends, one of which who really wants to get into 3D printing, and he has been sort of going back and forth on what printer he wants to get, because printers can be quite expensive. Now, I just want to touch on that note. I know that initially the expense of a printer like this is going to be quite expensive. However, factor in maintenance costs of cheaper bed slinger printers, because a lot of the cheaper models, I'm not saying all of them, but a lot of the cheaper models you will run into issues faster and things will wear faster. However, with something a little bit like this, I think this will last you a longer amount of time without having to do anything to it. So, for example, my P1S printer, I've been running pretty much non-stop since January and haven't had to change anything on it yet. So, it's doing very well. When you're thinking about what printer you need to buy or want to buy, or you're trying to decide what brand to get or who to get, honestly, genuinely consider the Bamboo A1, because this is, I am color me impressed. You get the ability to print in multiple colors and materials. Don't forget, you can do a different material as well as a different color. You get an efficient, fast, incredibly good product. You get auto calibration, auto bed leveling, auto noise cancellation, auto vibration cancellation assistance, or whatever it was I said earlier. And you just get a good bit of kit. What could go wrong? Anyway, enough rambling from me, guys. Thank you so much for watching this video. Check out the link in the description if you want to buy one. It is an affiliate link, so I get a little bit of a kickback if you do purchase a printer. That would be lovely. Thank you so much for those that do. I mean, for what you're getting, I think the price is worth it. I think it's a justified price. If this isn't the kind of printer you're looking for, if you don't want a bed slinger style printer, go and check out their P1P, P1S, X1 models. They are the enclosed types. The P1P isn't as enclosed, but you can buy kits for it and turn it into a P1S and everything else. Thank you so much for watching, guys. Like and subscribe. This channel is going to have a bunch more content coming your way very, very soon. I'm super excited, but thanks so much for watching. It's been lovely coming back, and go and check out my P1S unboxing video as well. Yeah, peace out.